Hello, my lovely twin flames. This is Karen with Manna Delight, and I have an important message to deliver. It always starts for me, as if you've been listening to me any length of time, it always starts with me with a download of some sort or some sort of energy that hits me, and this is what I give my messages to you from. And I've explained that before, that I always get confirmation before I come out with a message for you, and I always speak from my own experience of what I was truly feeling and the messages that I have been receiving. So, as you can tell from the title, this is very exciting, and it's something that I believe wholeheartedly. And there's so much hype about the event out there. There's so many videos about it. There's so many things going on about what it truly is and when it's going to be here. And is it an event, or is it just something that happens to you only, or just a few people? You know, there's even some distortions that it's the rapture of the church and all of these things. And so when I started to get these downloads regarding that, I of course reached out to a trusted twin flame rod and staff union to just run it by her, because I wanted to make for sure that I wasn't in left field, or just wasn't hearing clearly or anything like that. So, and I got confirmation through that was something that she was shown several years ago. So it was comforting in that respect. And when I say that the twin flames are the event, I'm talking about the love that is unconditional and true and pure between twin flames. And it is what we are here to anchor in, is divine God source love energy. We are divine partners. This is our job and our mission here. And this is what's going to hit the earth. And I don't know if you've heard, but I know that I've mentioned on several occasions Hieros Gamos. Hieros Gamos is just talking about the energy that is created when two divine partners come together that are balanced within their masculine and feminine energy, and they connect to God's source. This is what rod and staff unions do. My last video where I was talking about that, it was explained, but I'm going to leave some links down below just so there's no confusion on exactly what rod and staff is. But a rod is vertical, and it's going up to source. And the rod and staff unions, which are just higher level than original Blu-ray twin flames. Now, essentially, so what I'm talking about that is that they have the ability to come together and create this energy that will spiral vertically up to divine source and be able to pull that back down for the rest of the people, the rest of the twin couples within their soul monad to draw them into this energy. Once the rod and staff unions come into union, then the ones that are in their soul monad, I believe it can happen simultaneously. Or like dominoes, we've heard that effect before. However it's going to come in, and they are the unions, and there's not that many. rod and staff union. So if you're thinking, oh, I resonate to being a rod and staff, think about that more clearly, because talking with several of them, I don't believe that there's any more than 24 rod and staff unions across the country. So, with that being said, the 144,000 original Blu-ray twin flames are those Orapheme beings and their children, which the children off of the Orapheme are the Seraphim, the Ophanim, the Cherubim, the Elohim, all of those races of angelic beings underneath that. So that would be the originals. All of those beings are Blu-ray. And because blue holds all of the spectrums of the rainbow. So originally you're Blu-ray, and then we're all hybrids, so we're different rays as well. Like I know that I am blue golden and red ray. I already knew I was blue golden, and then I got confirmation of the red ray, which I already had resonated to red. It's just one of those things that comes to you naturally, you knowing who you are. So golden, seraphim can be golden, green, violet, red, all of those colors. More predominantly than blue, or you're just blue, green, blue, golden, blue, violet, blue, red, and all of that. So let's not get it confused. Well, I resonate to being a Blu-ray. Well, you would. If you are the original Blu-ray 144,000 twin flame, or a child of, which means that an original Blu-ray is your parent, then you also would be considered Blu-ray, but you would be blue something else. You know what I mean? So it's just an offspring of it, okay? So clarifying that, we are the waves. We're the waves of love. We are the event, and it's here. What I was experiencing as I was driving around that spawned this video, and my reaching out and doing some more research regarding this and connecting with high-level Blu-ray to Rod and Staff Union to get confirmation of what I was hearing. I had been feeling my twin come in strong energetically. And I was saying, and I don't know if I mentioned in my last video, I may have, and I forget what I say lots of times and have to go back and listen, because I want to be in the zone and just opening my mouth and channeling my higher self. So I don't know what I say sometimes. But I believe that I had said that I thought we were close to a connection point, because I was feeling my twin energetically coming in really, really strong. And what I was feeling was this anticipation. But it wasn't this 5D experience for me. It wasn't me just communicating with my twin on 5D. It was visiting me in my 3D reality. So it's actually grounded into this physical plane. What I was feeling was grounded into this physical plane. I was feeling, and it was overwhelming. It was such a strong energy. And I had recorded that, and I wanted to add more things to it. And the video or the audio was all choppy, so I just re-listened to that and made notes of that so that I could add more to it and give you guys this more detailed, extended video. But I was in tears because it was so strong and so overwhelming. What I was feeling was this reciprocation of this love. And I was feeling my twin giving love to me. And I was feeling as if I deserved this love, and that it was like one of these things where, I just wanted to lift my head up and walk in confidence that I know that this is going to happen at some point. That the love was real, the love was true. That's what I was feeling in the physical plane. It was here. It's grounding into the physical plane right now. And what I heard, the message that came through was that the event cannot happen until rod and staff and those that are ready within those rod and staff monads and soul group, monad is a soul group, come into union, because that's the wave. When the twins get together and make love and kiss and combine their feminine and masculine energies that have come into balance, and the man is in the woman and the woman is in the man, and those energies have melded. This is the anchoring of divine love, divine God source love energy on this planet. This is the wave that's going to come through. So the event is true twin flames coming into union. So all the hoopla that you hear about the event, it centers around the 144,000 twin flames that came here on a mission to anchor this in. We came here for the love. There's no other reason. We came here to anchor in this love for humanity. It's that simple. It's that clear. And when others are anticipating the event and they're hearing about the event and this wave that's going to hit the planet, what it really is twin flames in physical union. And it's here. And I've never said it before. I didn't want to ever get out there and say, and I don't know, I still don't know a time frame, and I've never done that, and I've never really wanted to do that. Okay, yeah, twins in union this month. Because this is something that hasn't been done before. Okay, so we're a work in progress. Everything is not linear, but we're in this linear time space. So for someone to nail down a time and specifically say, okay, this is when, I think it's like a guesstimate always. So I don't ever want to say this. So I don't know a time frame to this, but I know that it's here. I know that it is manifesting in the physical plane. Do I need to be in physical union, like physically sit with my twin somewhere in this 3D reality to know it and to feel it? No, I don't. Does the fact that I am not in physical union diminish my truth or my knowing with this? Absolutely not. Because I am secure and focused and grounded in my knowing of that it's coming. It's coming for me, and it's coming for you too. So when I was feeling this energy, when I was driving around, I was getting, and I had gotten the download before that, which you guys all know, they're just words, and sometimes they repeat themselves, and I know that I need to write them down, and so I do. And it was just love gives and love receives. And so I get that message, and then the energy of that hits me later that day. And that's what I was feeling, and that's what I mean by the reciprocation. But what I was feeling, not only was I feeling my twin, I was feeling myself, which we are one and the same. And it's important that you don't get that confused. And I'm going to go into that a little deeper here in a little bit. But I was feeling myself receiving, not just giving love, as I have been doing. And our masculines have been giving us love as well. It looks different. We're still in a 3D illusion. But the wave is coming. We're energetically clearing. There's an open space now for it to happen. There's no interference. We were on negative looping, and that negative looping has stopped. Nothing can stop it. I feel like we've sealed off dark influences. The dark has lost, but it's here. It's here. The looping of us, we're just no longer looping. There's a clear open space for this to come in, and I was energetically feeling that. When it's going to manifest, nobody knows. And that's kind of the thing, and that's the thing with the event as well. Nobody knows the day, the time, when it's going to happen. But I wanted to come with the truth as I know it, regarding the event and the wave of love and light hitting the planet. I wanted to come with the truth because I'm noticing more and more all of the distortions, a lot of distortions, period. Just non-truth regarding the twin flame journey out there. And I have been an advocate for true twin flames since the beginning, and I have tuned in to the true twin flame journey and mission and all of that since the beginning. And because I am a true twin flame. But there are some distortions out there. There's some really nasty ones out there that are very, very dark and pretty nasty. So and this has been the struggle for the whole time that I've been on YouTube and the whole time I've been on the journey, and I've talked about that pretty extensively. About the veil lifting and people being revealed and all of that. I've talked about that extensively. So with that being said, where was I going with that, guys? See, I was on a roll. That's how it happens sometimes. Like I'll be on a roll and then bam, I'll lose my train of thought. But so that's why I like to just keep talking and just it'll come back or whatever. But what I was saying with that about the distortions is that my guidance through all of this has been to just shine brighter. There's several times that, and I've picked my battles here and there, and there have some people that I have decided to stand in my power against, and I have some of those videos up there. But for the majority, I've just been guided to shine brighter, to put the truth out there as I know it, and the distortions will fall away, because that's what we're here to do, is clear distortions and clear negativity. So as we keep going here, and when the first wave hits of twin flame unions, it's going to be even more clear to who is a true twin flame and who is not. And you'll kind of just know it. And what I mean by that is that you already want it, okay? Because the point about what I was saying about you are your twin, okay? Your twin is you. And so if you are pursuing union, then your twin is going to pursue union. If you want union, your twin wants union. But there's this distortion within community of talking about your twin has free will and they can reject you and they cannot want you. This is a clear distortion. Even if you grasp the idea of what a twin flame is, you would know that that is rubbish. You are one soul in two bodies. It's a magnetic, energetic certainty that you're going to come together because you want your union. You're on a path to union. Now, if you start having these feelings of not wanting it and you're going to go off and get with a soulmate and you're going to choose a different road to go down because you're tired of waiting or you are just not seeing it coming, then maybe that is something that you have chose. So it's just that simple. If you want something different and you are tired of waiting and you are going to go off and do something, then that's most likely what you chose. And then I would say that you're most likely not a true twin flame, because true twin flames chose to come here for all of humanity to do this, to bring into the mission of anchoring in divine source, divine love, and ushering in those new divine love templates so that everyone is unconditionally loved. This is what we chose to do. So it's like that Rumi quote. What you are seeking is seeking you. And that's just the fact of the matter. So when this was coming in and this energy was hitting me and I was feeling all of this, it was blissful, it was joyful, it was overwhelming. I was having these flashes of me with my twin, and it was like visualizing us. Now, whether they were simultaneous or future timelines, I'm not 100% sure, but it was flashes of us together in joy, laughing, reciprocating. And so what I was feeling was myself loving her. I was feeling myself receiving her love, giving love, and also receiving the love. I'm anchoring it in as my twin is anchoring it in. There's this reciprocation. It's like them turning in our direction. And this is what I'm talking about, it anchoring now into the physical plane. So you know what you want because you're daydreaming about it. You're visualizing this coming together. But my biggest message is of hope and of inspiration, because I tune into the Divine Feminine Collective, the Twin Flame Collective, and I do readings and talk to several twins. This has been my gig for a couple of years, so I do, and I'm tuning into that energy, and a lot of them say, I deserve love, I'm moving on, I'm going to go be with this person, I don't want to wait any longer. And if that's what you want and you're choosing it, then that's your path, and that's where you're going to go. For me, that's not my path. I believe that my path was already chosen, and I'm just walking it out right now, because there is nothing outside of me other than this truth. Yeah, I'm a healer and I'm empathetic and I'm creative and I'm all of these other, and I'm the divine feminine, I'm all of these other things, but in my essence and my true core, I am a twin flame. And I came here with a mission with my twin. We're clearing a lot of BS for everyone, and we're going to be rewarded for that. So I wanted to bring hope and inspiration, because when tuning into the collective, there's all of these negativities and distortions out there, and some that do want to go off and think that they're benefiting by going off and being with someone else or whatever. So then that's your path. You chose that. But if you genuinely are focused on your union, and you're focused on manifesting your union, and nothing's more important to you than that, and you're going to manifest it. You're a powerful, magnificent, huge being. And you're going to manifest that by staying focused on it. So I wanted to offer hope to you and inspiration. I want you to walk with confidence and feel that reciprocation. So I'm hoping you can feel through my voice the anticipation of that. It was such a strong, loving energy. And it was not only my twin loving me, but it was me loving my twin, which were one and the same. So I was giving and I was receiving in that moment, in this physical plane, regardless whether she was sitting next to me. But this came in so strong, it broke through any illusion. And it was overwhelming, and it was, your twin loves you. Just as you're giving love to your twin is giving it back to you. This is that energy that is anchoring in, that reciprocation. It's open, it's wide open. The space is clear. There's nothing in our way for us not to be able to receive that. It's all just about magnetically pulling them in. So you have to shift your focus. If your focus is on being negative and wanting to get off the path, and I don't know what everyone chose. I know what I chose, and I know what I want, and I'm focused upon it. But if you are lacking in the faith department, if you're lacking in your knowing, if you are discouraged, like so many are, if you're doubting that this union's going to happen, like so many are, I'm here to encourage you that it's here, that it's coming. It is, like I said, a magnetic and energetic certainty. Your twin loves you. It's here, it's going to be actualized, and it's going to be realized because you want it. If you want it, your twin wants it, and it's that simple. And if you don't truly want it and you want to go off with someone else, then this is what you chose. But if you're choosing your twin, your twin will choose you. And it was this overwhelming feeling that you deserve this love. And I was hearing that I deserved this love. I can handle this love. I can give this love, and I can receive this love. So the hope and the inspiration I offer is for you to walk in confidence and certainty with your head held high and not being defeated or not wanting to walk away. That it's here. We are the event. This is how big we are. This is how big our job is. But the distortions and the BS that's out there right now would want to minimize the truth of who we are. And that's a distortion and a lie. They would want you to stay small and to think small and to doubt and to be in fear. Of course, because when the wave hits, it's done. So this is the difficulty of the twin flame journey. Yeah, there was things that needed to be healed and cleared, and we were doing that because we were clearing it for everyone and not just our union. But those things, the narcissism, the abuse, all of those distortions that are within true love partnerships, we're here to clear. And we took that on to clear it. But we've won, and it's here. And like I was saying, the space is wide open. We've cleared it. And it's as simple as you saying that. And saying that you love your twin and that you want to be in union, and you focus on it, and you focus on your twin, and you focus on the love, and you focus on your heart. Because it's coming for you. This love is going to find you, just like you and your twin found each other, which was incredible, above and beyond that. And I don't know whether I mentioned that at all, but I did put a post on Instagram and Facebook regarding I found you. And that was Another clear, beautiful message that I received from my twin of her telling me how incredible it is we found each other finally. And the future's bright. And us being together and us being in this love and us coming into balance is incredible. It's been a beautiful journey. We have evolved. We made it. And it's just incredible that we found each other. But this love is going to find you too. You're going to find each other in this physical within your unconditional love. Moving from a state of waiting to a state of knowing. Knowing that you came here for this love and it's yours. And you are it. And you're giving it. And you're receiving it at the same time. This is the connection point that I've been feeling. It was a lot stronger than ever before. And another thing I do, which I don't know if anyone else does this too, I'm sure there's several of you that may resonate with this, is feeling that connection point. And what I mean by that, by feeling it, is like, and I've said this before, and I do repeat myself, and I do say the same things because it's just that simple. You don't have to sit there and pick something apart and analyze it because it really is just that simple. And what I've said before is about the connection point where you're feeling like they're going to show up any minute. Like any minute the door is going to ring and that's going to be your twin. That is that energy of that anticipation, that strong energy of a connection point that's coming. You're close. Your energies are close. And there's that connection point that's going to happen. And when that happens for me as well, I get this kind of nesting thing going on where I'm cleaning out, like when you're pregnant and the baby's almost due. You get that nesting feeling where you're cleaning out drawers and you're organizing and you're clearing your space. That is you, your soul, getting ready. We've got to clear this out. We got to get this ready. And so it comes out in the form of you organizing something within your house or you nesting. And when I was 9 months pregnant, I went through and cleaned out everything in my house. I threw stuff away. I cleaned everything. It was that nesting thing that the feminine does. So I was doing that. And that was what was cluing me into this connection point. And then the energy hit me when I was driving around. And the reason why I think that, and I know that many like I said, I talked to so many over the years and I've heard so many stories, but a lot have said about the driving aspect. And what I think it is it's just that you're clearing your mind. So your mind's out of the way because you know how you'll drive from one place to the other and not even know how you got there. It's because your mind's off. So that's really when you're not focused on your mind and everything that's going on, you're just driving, some energy can come to you. So it came in as I was driving and it was very strong. It was very loving. And the message that I got for that, which was a download that I put down, I have a little memo thing on my phone like everybody does, and 9 times out of 10, instead of writing it down, I'll type it in my phone. But the message that was coming through real clearly was that the event can't happen until the first wave, the first initial high level rod and staff, and the ones that are directly below them are coming into union. Because when they come into union, it's going to hit like a wave. And when I was talking to the other twin, she had sent me something, and I'm going to leave the link below, about what that looks like. There's actually a show called Once Upon a Time, and the scene was of Sleeping Beauty, I believe, in the woods. watched the show, but I didn't get to watch all of it, and it was very sporadic. So I don't know the characters, but I'm going to leave the link below. But it was True Love's Kiss. And it physically shows a wave, a rainbow type wave spreading out. So I'm going to leave the link to that below so you can check that out. But that's what it is. They come together. There's that Hieros Gamos, that divine love being anchored in through the rod and staff union, and it hits like a wave. That's the love and light hitting the planet. We, the 144,000 true twin flames, we are this wave. We're creating this wave. This is why twin flames coming together is so important. That's why there's so many distortions around it. That's why there's been so many things happen to us, is because the dark, who's playing a role, knows that it's done. They know they've lost. They didn't want this to happen, but it's a certainty because we're that powerful and it's that important. So, I encourage you to not be in the pain, not feeling defeated, feeling like true love is not coming for you and that you don't deserve it, and the doubts and the fears and the worries regarding about it. That's why I talk so much about empowerment and standing in your power and being the divine feminine, because I want you to switch from that thinking to knowing by tuning into your heart, to your heart's desire. This is your soul's essence. And what you're visualizing and daydreaming about or dreaming at night about, union with your twin, it's coming. It's coming. And the difference with this connection point for me was that it was grounded here in my physical reality, and it just overrode any illusion that I had that it's not coming. It was that powerful. And it was here. It's here. And it's huge. And so, gotta come out and make a video. I have to create the awareness. I have to bust through the distortions and the illusions. And I have to be the one to say it and how powerful it is. And the more of you that resonate and believe and visualize and know what I'm saying is truth, the more it's going to help to anchor this in, because your mind is going to go to that manifesting that instead of living in the pain. They want us to stay in pain and stuck and defeated and little, but we're not. We're huge. We're magnificent. We're beautiful. We are the ones that are here for humanity. We are the event that everyone's talking about. So be confident. Be proud of who you are. Know that it's coming. It's happening. There is no other way for it to go. You know it's coming for you because you want it. You are a magician. You are a master manifester. You are a powerful being. This is coming for you. You want it. Just like I was saying, there's nothing outside of me. Like, I can't go back. Could you go back? No, you can't go back to anything else. This is who we are. This is the core of us. I can't go back to my life that I had before and be okay. No, my soul is pushing me towards my truth. And my truth is this event, is this wave, is my union. This is my truth. And so I want this for you all, and I want you to be settled in this knowing that this is coming, that it's here. You deserve it. And the bell's going off. You deserve it. You are it. You're giving it and you're receiving it. It's going to find you. And the more that you tune into the love into your heart and let go of the ideas of pain and it's not ever going to happen. And my twin has free will, which that's free will BS, because your will is your twin's will. They don't have a separate will. They don't have a separate path. You are one soul with one soul's path. And it's that simple. But people twist it and distort it. And everyone follows the leader. Another part of standing in your power is hearing from yourself. If I'm not resonating to you and you don't believe what I'm saying right now, shut me off. But I know I'm a way shower. And I know I've been put on YouTube to teach. And the ones that are supposed to hear me will hear me. And the ones that are supposed to get this message will get it. I've already set that intention, and that's just the way it's going to be. But you have to tune into your own truth and your own knowing. That's why I was saying, if you want that, if you want someone else and you want to go off, then you're going to do it because it's something that you really want and you most likely chose it. But I know what I chose. I know what I'm here for. And that's something that you have to tune into as well. Standing in your power. This is standing in your power by saying, this is what I want, and I'm focusing on it with unwavering faith. And letting go of the lies and the distortions. There's one out there that's very upsetting, talking about, I don't even know what it was. I don't even want to say what it was, but it was just talking about it not happening and you going off and getting with a new relationship. A new relationship, I think, was the beginning of the title. And it was so upsetting because it's such a lie and it's such a distortion. So I wanted to bring this message out because the more of you that resonate with this and share this and tune into this, to the truth of this. If you're resonating with this as truth and you share it and you focus upon that and you're leaving that BS behind you and you're focusing on your heart and your soul, which your twin is your soul, if you're focusing on your true soul core essence and the love, the unconditional love, if you're focused on that true love's kiss and the physical union, it's manifesting, and it will manifest quicker the more energy that we have around it. But all of these energy shifts that we've been having are happening to help us to come into union, because that's how important us coming into union is. So all of these shifts are coming in to help us, to shift us. And I'm telling you that the negative looping that we have been on is no longer there. There's a wide open space. The dark has been sealed off. They've lost and we have won, and it's here. It's here. And the more of us that focus upon that and focus upon the love and feel that and give it and receive it and balance in it, the more quicker it's going to happen. And then the event can come in for everyone else. That's the message I was receiving, kids. And I love you all so much. And I just want you to be joyous and not be in the pain. I want you to be confident. I want you to feel that love. I want you to know that it's here for you. I want you to know that you are that love. You are that true unconditional love, and how beautiful, magnificent, and powerful you really, really are. And believing that and knowing that and trusting that and stepping forward in your power with that. Professing, this is it. This is it, and we're it. This is the disclosure. We are the disclosure. And I was talking about this with someone else. I'll just add this little tidbit about the disclosure. And what a phenomenon twin flames really, really are. And it's rare. And there's not everyone has a twin. That's another distortion. That's not the truth. Now, I believe that there's 144,000 original Blu-ray twin flames, and then it's growing, of course, because everyone will get a divine partner. Everyone gets a soulmate. There will be some twin souls that are here, but the original twin flames are ushering this in. So, of course, the number is going to grow of the ones that are actually going to be with divine partners and twin souls. But the original twin flames are the ones that are ushering it in for everyone else. We're clearing the space, and we've cleared it. It's wide open. It's here. But the phenomenon of us twin flames, and just the idea that we can be telepathic with one another, that we are one, but we're in two separate bodies, is huge. That's disclosure. That's disclosure. So anyway, if you resonate to what I'm saying, if you know this is truth, please like and share this far and wide, so the message gets out, and focus upon this. Because the more of us that know this and tune into this and resonate to this, because this is the truth, the quicker we're going to usher in this event. As always, my beloveds, I leave my information below. Do not hesitate to reach out if you need anything, if you are unsure of who you are and would like a reading, if you're struggling in an area and need energetic support, I am here for you. I leave my information below. I'm leaving several links below, so check them out as well. Thank you for being here. I love you all so much. Namaste.